Welcome to A Guide to Every Deck in Modern. Today we're looking at something spicy, Dice Factory. Dice Factory is a colorless combo deck that leverages the mana from the Urzatron lands and synergies between various artifacts that either have charge counters or grant them. Unlike traditional mono-green Tron though, the deck is looking to abuse synergies rather than play big haymakers. The deck it's most similar to is actually Hardened Scales. The deck's game plan is either to combo or take over the game with an unassailable resource advantage. Surge Node and Core Tapper put counters on primarily either Astral Cornucopia or Everflowing Chalice to generate tons of mana, or Dragonspark Reactor to deal tons of damage. You could say they're the core of the deck. Karn the Great Creator can wish for Paradox Engine, which combines with the mana rocks to produce a gargantuan amount of mana. From there, you can either turbo through your deck with Mystic Forge or use Spine of Ish Sah loops to generate infinite mana or untaps. You can combo in any of the following ways. If you have mana rocks that produce a total of at least 8 mana, use Spine of Ish Sah to blow itself up and recast it for infinite mana, then kill with Walking Ballista or Dragonspark Reactor, or take infinite turns with Magistrate Scepter. If you have mana rocks that produce a total of 7 mana, you can loop Spine and stay mana neutral to put infinite charge counters on Reactor. Mystic Forge can still turbo through your deck even without infinite mana or Paradox Engine, and combines especially well with Ugin the Ineffable. Many combo turns will start without all the pieces and get pieced together by Forge. It's also possible to just win playing a grindy mid-range game by leveraging Mystic Forge, Karn, Ugin, Urza's Saga, etc. Dice Factory's lack of representation in the format may be due to a number of factors. Perhaps most players simply aren't interested in it or don't know about it. Maybe it's too click-intensive on Moto. Or maybe the deck simply isn't that good. I will say that in my research for this video, it was the only one out of 70 different modern decks that I couldn't find a winning list for in the last 3 months. I was able to find winning lists for Soul Sisters and Calibrated Blast, so that's saying something. On the positive side, the deck is relatively cheap compared to other modern decks, coming in at around $400. How to sideboard. As with any deck playing Karn the Great Creator, there aren't many cards you can bring in from the sideboard. They're mostly either silver bullets to specific strategies or combo pieces. The cards you can cut most easily are narrow cards like Pithing Needle, Shadow Spear, and other cards that don't enable combos or synergies. How to beat it. It goes without saying. Seriously though, it should go without saying that the deck is weak to artifact hate and disruptive or interactive decks, as well as land hate that works against your typical Tron deck. Tips and tricks. Ugin reduces the mana you need for Spine loops by 2 and lets you play many spells off the top for free in combination with Mystic Forge. You can also play Walking Ballista with 1 counter for 0 mana. Mystic Forge can play every non-land card in the deck. Stony Silence effects completely shut down the deck. The best way to fight them is Blast Zone or Spine of Ish Sah. Karn retrieves cards from exile, not just your sideboard. You can use things like Relic of Progenitus to get back important cards that have been exiled. Core Tapper can be tapped and sacrificed to Cornucopia or Chalice to give you a quick 3 mana boost. If Mystic Forge is tapped and the top card of your deck is a land, you can get another look with various cards such as Expedition Map, Ugin, Maze Mind Tome, Soul Guide Lantern, Relic of Progenitus, Thought Monitor, etc. I hope you've enjoyed this look at Dice Factory. I want to thank my fellow players in the Magic community for whom sharing their experiences helps make these guides possible. You can find additional resources, such as an up-to-date deck list, in the description. If you think I left out anything important or got something wrong, please leave your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned to see what deck we look at next time.